about you, but have you ever wanted to get grants for your nonprofit, but there were just too many things stopping you? That was me, okay? For my nonprofit, I knew that it did not make sense for me to keep trying to pay for everything out of my pocket. That just wasn't working. I could only help 12 students with my nonprofit. I knew I wanted to get grants, but it just seemed so impossible. I was told that you have to be, a nonprofit for 5 years to qualify for grants, that there were all these, audited financial statements and all of these hurdles that you have to, do in applying for them. And just the process seemed so long, these long applications and just, all of this criteria, how to write the applications. It just felt like a second job. I don't know about you, but that's how I felt. And that stopped me from applying for grants for a very long time. But then something changed. I actually learned how to apply for grants in a way to find grants that were targeted to brand new nonprofits like mine, or just nonprofits that don't have much of a track record. I found that there's a specific way to find those types of grants. They are out there. I found that there's a way to find grants that don't require you to have been operating for 5 years or to have audited financial statements or all these things. Those grants are out there. So I learned how to find those. And then I learned a really simple and awesome way to apply for those grants in a way that's not overwhelming or that doesn't feel like a second job or that you're spending hours and hours doing it. And so I've used these strategies to apply for grants for my own nonprofit. We have successfully won 5 grants from major companies that have really been a game changer for our organization. It helped me go from serving 12 students to over 1,787 students as of the date of this recording, only being able to award a handful of scholarships to being able to award 34 college scholarships to students as of the day of this recording. And then it's been a game changer for my clients as well. We've been able to use the same system to help our clients, some brand new nonprofits even, get major funding, major grants that make a big difference. Now listen, this is not for you if you're trying to learn how to, write $1 million grants. No, we're not there yet. This training is specifically for brand new nonprofits or, nonprofits that have been operating but you've never gotten a grant before, or just maybe, one or 2 small ones. So you want to learn how to get startup nonprofit grants. That's the focus of this. So my brand new training, get grants for your nonprofit, without spending hours researching, wasting your time, or hiring an expensive grant writer, tells you the 3 strategies for how to do that so that you can be successful. Again, if you have a 501c3 and it's a US-based nonprofit, then this training is for you, to show you how to find that money without being overwhelmed through the process. So I go through in that training, the first one I talk about how to find grants that need to give money to nonprofits that do what you do in just 15 minutes. You're a busy professional, you have a family, you have kids, you have, pets, you have a significant other. You don't have time to be, feeling like you have a second job to apply for grants. So I show you how to do that in just 15 minutes, how to find them. Then once you find them, how do you fill out those long essays and narratives? And it's just a very overwhelming. So the second strategy that I cover in this training is how to write winning grant applications and write like a grant writer that has won $6.5 million in grants in just 20 minutes. How do you write like the best grant writers, okay, without being a professional grant writer, spending hours researching, or paying an expensive grant writer, or having to go back to college to learn it, okay? So that's the second strategy I cover. And then the third strategy that I cover is the absolute easiest way to be absolutely certain that you use the grant money you're awarded for the right reasons and you don't get into legal trouble, tax trouble, or financial trouble for misusing the grant money once you get it, okay? Those are the 3 strategies that I cover in this training. Once you're done with it, you're gonna know and have everything you need to get out there and start getting some of those startup grants. Again, this range is, this training focuses on grants that range anywhere from $2,000 to $50,000. So these are your startup grants that are gonna help you build that track record. And then from there, you can start applying for the bigger, larger amounts once you've established yourself, okay? But you've gotta start somewhere, and this shows you how to, start getting those grants in a quick and easy and simple way, okay? I want you to get this training. It's been a game changer for me. We've had so many clients benefit from it. We use the same strategy to help them, like our client, Mr. Clue. He had a brand new nonprofit. We set it up for him, and then right afterwards use the strategy to apply for grants for him, and we're able to get him his first grant within months. Okay, not 5 years, within months. So either way, I want you to get this. Click on the link below, get the training, learn more about it so that you can get some funding for your nonprofit and you can keep making a difference and change the world. Thanks again.